Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to LDM Wrestling as we join this action. It is HAYSTACKS Jr. taking it to the debutantes, Fancy Ryan Clancy. And HAYSTACKS Jr., the master of the bear hug, the man with a tremendous lineage in British professional wrestling, is coming to face Fancy Ryan Clancy, and Clancy is going to have his work cut out for him, but at the same time he is trying to make an impact on his first ever appearance here on YouTube for LDM Wrestling. My name is Reginald Kensington III. Thank you for joining us today. Clancy now seemingly with a grovet hold on HAYSTACKS Jr., although there's no way he can get his head around the huge neck of HAYSTACKS Jr. HAYSTACKS Irish whips and goes to throw a clothesline. Clancy's underneath, tilt-a-whirl, and he almost took HAYSTACKS off of his feet, but not quite. Right hand rocks HAYSTACKS, and now Clancy with a, once again, is he going to try and go for a suplex, try and get control, because whatever his tactic was there, it was certainly not fancy. HAYSTACKS Jr. on top, as we would expect from the undefeated behemoth, as he now takes Clancy, Irish whips him all the way across, and Clancy landing straight on his knees and then hits the floor. That was a very hard way to take an Irish whip. So HAYSTACKS Jr., as we have said, has been on an absolute undefeated streak as of late. He is dominant in LDM Wrestling. He is one of the biggest competitors that LDM Wrestling has ever seen. At almost 33 stone, HAYSTACKS Jr. is an absolute beast. Whereas Fancy Ryan Clancy has come out here to try and win the hearts and minds, and maybe the match is not doing a very good job, unable to even stay on his feet for long periods of time. Clancy then not endearing himself to the viewers here. HAYSTACKS Jr., of course, not exactly loved either. And now, Clancy then drops HAYSTACKS' neck over the top rope, crawls under the bottom rope, and now Clancy's opened up a window of opportunity. Throws strong right hand, a very nice chop, but one strike from the big man sends Clancy crashing back down to the mat. HAYSTACKS then, he went for a revenge chop, but unfortunately Clancy then, fortunately for Clancy, ducks out of the way, and now Clancy driving HAYSTACKS' head into the first buckle, drives him right there into the top buckle for the second time. Now HAYSTACKS looks like he might not quite know where he is. Clancy looking around, just waiting there. This is a mistake by the big man, and he tried to hit him from behind, and Clancy then gets kicked in the face for his troubles. Using the ropes to get up here, but HAYSTACKS then gonna now use his weight on those ropes. He's got a 5 count. Breaks the hold. HAYSTACKS Jr., look at the size of him. I mean, each of those legs is the size of a sycamore tree. Now Clancy's Irish whipped across the ropes. He's gone. His head has been driven then into the midsection of Clancy. HAYSTACKS Jr.'s head. It wouldn't surprise me if we did a DNA test on the big man if we found out that he might well be part Samoan, because his head is an absolute weapon. Clancy then up and over, and once again he's drawn right into HAYSTACKS Jr. Another move by Ryan Clancy where he tries to be fancy, but he just ends up in the grips of HAYSTACKS Jr. HAYSTACKS now trying to pull him, and Clancy then trying his best to hold onto the top rope. You're outweighed by about 10 stone, Clancy. Look how he has to drop down to the mat, and now he gets clobbered on the head by the HAYSTACKS, and good lord, that was a big hit right there. Clancy this time thrown into the turnbuckle. Now HAYSTACKS runs in. Clancy puts the boot up. Nice move there from the debutant. Jumps over him. What are we going to see right here? This could be, he was going for a sunset flip, but HAYSTACKS has caught him, and Clancy say goodnight. But no, look at this. after me, guys. Good night, but Haystacks dropped his own butt onto the mat. Clancy moved out the way, and Ryan Clancy, this is his biggest opportunity in this match, and he knows it. Staggering around the ring on his knees right now. He needs to get to his feet. He needs to get a plan of attack so that he can take advantage of the fact that Haystacks is down, but he let the big man get up. And is he really going to pick him up here? No, he drops him on his own knee, and I think his knee might well have popped out there, but he's got no knee pads on to protect him. Manages to get him up again, and a front atomic drop right there. Clancy goes for an Irish whip. Reversed, of course, by the big man. Clancy ducks under a clothesline, ducks under a back elbow, leaves his feet, and he's caught. He's picked up into a power slam, slips from behind, and now looks like he's got some version of a sleeper hold. Clancy then trying to see if he can get the big man down with a lack of oxygen. This is not the tactic I've seen other people try, and it's a smart tactic from Clancy, but the big man driving Clancy back into the turnbuckle. Well, as I have said already, you can't lift the big man off of his feet. You've got to knock him down, and Clancy's trying to do exactly that. He's on the middle rope, goes for a... Oh, and he's been caught, and he's been caught in the bear hug, and this is it, folks. He's not getting out the bear hug. It's all over.
Stop the match. You winner, HAYSTACKS Jr.
A submission win for the heavyweight monster that is HAYSTACKS Jr. And he continues on the road to being an undefeated behemoth. HAYSTACKS Jr., ladies and gentlemen. What more can you say about the big man?
And he's through to the finals. I don't know how he's going to climb the ladder, but ladies and gentlemen, tonight's final, your winner, HAYSTACKS Jr.
I want to thank you for tuning in here to LDM Wrestling. Head over to ldmwrestling.com for more information about where you can get tickets. And I'm going to throw over to my colleague very shortly as he tells you about a phenomenal tour that LDM Wrestling are doing in Guernsey. But for me, Reginald Kensington III, I will see you next time.
After promoting the first ever professional wrestling show in Gibraltar, LDN Wrestling is traveling once again on Saturday, July 9th. This time, LDN Wrestling will go to the British Channel Islands, specifically the Crown Dependency of Guernsey. This will take place at the Princess Royal Centre for Performing Arts. In action at night, already confirmed, are British Heavyweight Champion Alan Lee Travis, Capital Champion the Hotshot Joey Scott, plus many, many more. Tickets will be available very soon at guernseytickets.gg. We are so excited to come to your beautiful island, and we will see everybody ringside.